escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
On the scramble, taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip through the...
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Ford on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19!
The start on the ground with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, Scott! Cougar 19!
Now Sanders. Him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Mustang 19!
3rd and short here. Sanders. Pulled in by his back. Scatterby. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The Lions readying for the punt.
It's 4th down.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. He's running with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're up against it here on 4th.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Trap 60, 2. Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He put everything he's got behind it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready? Now crack all 80. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. Up to the races, middle of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Kyler throwing here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
A go play action for Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. Tough, 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. They've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lions. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
That type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Knocking 18.
And air it out on 3rd. And once again, they can't connect.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
1st and 10, Murray. Screen play here for James. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he works this down to the 41. That play good for 17 on a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Here's a give inside to James. And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands ago in the football.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Buying some time right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it an 18-point game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hit. Warrior 70.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Cowboys first down.
Here's Murray. 1st and 10. Pass is pulled in by James. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Murray to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make a tackle.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And that one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to the air, Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Go.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Ready, ready.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Bring it.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He cuts it back right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Lions push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Kick taken in here at the 17. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Now run, James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by his back. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Murray on 3rd down. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on 4th down? Did he get it? No. They're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on 4th down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Bronx by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Mikey, here we go.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
They go to a knee as we get inside our final minute of play here.
Come on.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Fix the eagle. Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Lions get the win on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. You did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.